Reaching for the stars just became much easier at St. Clair County Community College. Students of all ages can now come and experience many of the things real-life NASA workers do in Michigan's only Challenger Learning Center.
I would describe a Challenger Learning Center as a place that you want to come back to and keep coming back to for an immersive mission that sparks your imagination and makes you do real problem solving, have real leadership experiences, but then you come back because there are other things that build out of it.
We've been building Challenger Centers for 36 years. But over that time, technology has changed, space exploration has changed, so mission controls look a little different these days than they used to. We wanted to update the experience for the 21st century learners, and so these are the actual mission control desks that they use at Blue Origin, and we're using the same setup they have.
The launch event included a visit from former astronauts, a rocket scientist, and the founding chair of Challenger Center to celebrate another successful learning center that carries on the Challenger crew's educational mission.
It's an opportunity to spark the imagination of youngsters so that they can see themselves in the future as in a particular career that maybe they didn't even know about. But through the experience, all of a sudden it's like, I could work at mission control, I could work as, I could be a scientist, I could be a researcher, and all of these different opportunities they learn about.
Challenger Center has launched 40 learning centers since their founding in 1986 in honor of the Challenger crew legacy. Over the years, students have enjoyed the immersive experiences and have been inspired to pursue careers in STEM and even NASA itself.
We have experience where students have actually gone from Challenger Center, been inspired. In fact, my doctor back home went to a Challenger Center and was at the medical station and decided that she wanted to be a doctor. And lo and behold, now she's my doctor.
One of the flight directors are the teachers we have here in the blue suits who are kind of helping the students through the mission. We had a flight director at one of our other Challenger Centers, so she's running missions with students here. Her next job, she was a flight director for Blue Origin for their recent missions, flying real people into space. The greatest adventures of the world are in STEM. I mean, what is out there in the universes and what we've learned to date. I mean, we may find life out in the cosmos and not in another galaxy, in our own solar system and maybe on one of the moons of Jupiter. It's got an ocean.
While the thought of further space exploration is exciting, it's the steps that the students take towards their dreams that are the most rewarding for everyone involved in the Challenger Learning Center.
Seeing what it does to those students at the end of a mission, the transformational moment when I see like two 12-year-old girls high-five each other and say, that was the coolest thing I ever did, and can I come to a summer camp here, and I think I want to be a scientist, that's the cool thing.
To see the Challenger Center as it is just some equipment. When it comes alive is to watch the students there, and their eyes sparkle with, oh my goodness, and they work together as a team, they talk to each other. Students who have never talked to each other are learning about communication and how you can work well with one another, and the stories are marvelous.
The Challenger Learning Center joins several other exhibits in SC4's Clara E. McKenzie Building's Experience Center, including the Natural Science Museum, Fossil Dig, Live Sturgeon, and more. If you're interested in any of these exhibits, the Experience Center is open throughout the week for students to enjoy.
The missions themselves are actually scheduled, and so if you go to challenger.sc4.edu, you can book a mission. For schools, we start Monday actually, so we already have missions booked next week. We're working on some opportunities to open it up, so if you only have 4 people, we'll have days when we can mix together so that they can do the mission. The Experience Center, which is upstairs, that is open when the college hours are open. And so really you can wander through, see dinosaurs, see all of the different displays.
Residents of the Blue Water area can build important life skills while igniting a passion for learning during a scheduled mission inside the Challenger Learning Center.
It's so rewarding to me that the Challenger mission continues, and it was all about education, and education has its outreach right here in Michigan, and I'm very pleased about this center.
The inspiration, of course, came from the Challenger families that took something of tragedy and they made it into the most powerful way to give back and to really change and inspire the future. So I credit them for just really believing in something beyond and then making it possible.
Space may seem like a long way off, but now you can have an out-of-this-world experience in Michigan's only Challenger Learning Center at St. Clair County Community College. For EBW TV, I'm Lily Campo.